By mistake, I have jumbled my cube.
That's okay.
Parth, I think your background is making it very hard. Yeah, just keep a plain background. Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, because if you keep a virtual background with the cube, it vanishes. Yeah. Someone was saying something.
Yes. What app can I use for iOS? Since the app that you told is for Google Play. I don't have the cube, so that's why.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about that, and I don't have Apple device, so I'm not sure
So
what to
Vanya,
do.
I'll try to look for it now because Hetvi Didi has to start the session. So I will
Yes,
start
ma'am.
looking at it right now and
Yes,
see if
ma'am.
I can
Thank
find
you.
something.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Till the time, just pay attention, try to understand what we are doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Siddharth, can you remove your virtual background because it is very hard to see the cube with the virtual background. Siddharth? Few more minutes, Hetvi, and then we'll get started.
Today we are gonna do the square one cube, right?
That's the plan for the
Yes.
next 2 days. Yes, today and tomorrow. How many of you have Squeb, the other cube, by any chance? How many of you can you just give a
Square one.
you have only square one?
I have both.
You have both.
Square one.
I have only square.
Okay, so if you have both the cubes, can you give a hands up in the chat? Can you raise your hand if you have both the cubes? Sorry, not in the chat. Just raise your hands if you have both. Quite a few who don't have the second one. So we'll be doing square one today, and tomorrow Hetvi will have some interesting stuff to show you in this itself. So that should keep us occupied.
And how many of you have the app? And so those of you who don't have a cube and are using the app, can you please raise your hand so I know?
What app are you talking about, Hetvi?
So she's Miss Hetvi and Siddharth. Some kids don't have the physical cube, okay? The real cube. Yeah, like that. So some kids are using the app. How many of you have the app? Only those kids raise your hand. The rest of you, please lower your hands.
Don't have the app, but I have the real cube.
Yeah, so you don't have to do anything. Only the ones who don't have the real cube, raise your hands.
Ma'am, I'm using a online link, not a
That's fine. That's fine. So Sai Arun, Raghav, Aditya, Vanya, Pragyan, Okay,
And if I'm using
Shreya.
an app to like simulate the cube, then that's fine.
Yeah. If you're having an app, but not
Yeah.
the real physical cube, just
Yeah.
raise your hand because
Yeah. Okay.
Miss Hetvi has to kind of do, two different things for the two groups. So she wants to know.
Hmm.
Okay. So are any of you using an app, for an iPhone that will work for an iPhone, or an app that works in the desktop? Can you send the link, because Vanya needs an app, and she has an iPhone. So anything like an iPhone app or a desktop app, can you send the link?
Someone sent a link.
Okay. So Vanya, somebody sent a link. Partha sent a link.
Also,
Okay.
I request everyone to remove virtual backgrounds or the blurring of the screen, because then the cube will get vanished in the background. So all of you using a virtual background, please remove it.
So I have no virtual background. Miss Hetvi.
So looks like there are 5 or 6 kids, Hetvi, who have the app.
That's fine.
Okay. So it's 26 kids. So welcome everybody. This is a session that had garnered a lot of interest even before it started. So you're going to have lots of fun with Ms. Hetvi. She's very, very passionate about solving cubes and also understanding what the logic is behind solving these cubes. And she has multiple cubes, and I think she has around 20 plus cubes. Is that right, Hetvi?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has
40.
like 40. Oh my God, she has 40 different cubes. She's run many cubing sessions, and including a couple for Ram Foundation itself. And she's also very passionate about math, just like all of you. She's attended the Vedic Matrix camp and Ram TP couple of times, and she's also attended Math Path in 2018. So Math Path is the sister camp of Epsilon India. I mean, Epsilon. So Dr. George Thomas has a series of camps, and Epsilon is the camp for kids from 9 to 12. And after that, for the older kids, it's Math Path, which is a very competitive camp to get into. And Ms. Hetvi was part of Math Camp in 2018. Sorry, Math Path in 2018. So she's a math kid as well, like all of you. So Hetvi, over to you now, and hope all of you have lots of fun.
Okay, thank you for the lovely introduction. I have created a PPT, so I'll share the PPT with you guys. Can you enable participant screen sharing? Okay, so by the time they do that, this is a square one. It's okay if you have jumbled your square one. I'll just tell you what the basic layout of a square one is. Now, generally in our cubes, we can rotate it horizontally or we can rotate it vertically. But in square one, we can only rotate it horizontally. And for vertically, there's only one way we can rotate it. That is in this cut. See, there's this cut on this side. That is the only place from where you can rotate it. On this side, there's no cut at all. So you cannot move the cube how much ever you try. So there's only one way of rotating it horizontally. So at all times, we'll either be holding the yellow side or the white side on the top and solving the cube. So whenever I say top, it's either the yellow or the white side. And the other 4 colors, they are the sides. Red, yellow, red, green, blue, and orange. They are the sides. Okay,
Neha, can you make just 1 minute? Neha, can you make Hetvi a co-host, please?
Oh yeah. Make you like this.
Someone's pointing in the chat.
Hetvi, you should be able to share your screen now.
Yes, yes, there is a slash mode. I'll come to that. Okay. So yeah, as I was explaining the structure, the top is the yellow side. The top is the yellow side, the bottom is the white side, and two of the sides, for me, in my cube, the red and the orange, have the slash, have the break, the cut over here from where we can turn it. The blue, sorry, the green and the blue sides, they don't have anything, so I cannot move it from there. So yeah, these are the two sides with the cut, orange and red, and green and blue don't have a cut. Okay. Notation. So there are some steps in which we'll use a formula. There are some steps in which we'll use like just logically we'll try to figure out what it is. So for the formula, see this is the top. Okay, wait, yeah. This is the top. Now there are two types of pieces on the top. There's the small piece and then there's the bigger piece. There are four small pieces and four big pieces. Four for yellow, four small for yellow, four small for small for white, then for big for yellow, and for big for white. Okay. So now the small piece, now see, all of you guys like math, so I've included a little math over here. This small piece is considered as 30 degrees. This angle is 30 degrees, and the big piece is twice the angle. So this is 60 degrees. If you see, this is 30, 60, 30, 60, 30, 60, 30, 60. So the entire thing is 360 degrees. And so while talking, if I say make one turn, what I mean by that one turn is, see, this is the slash and this is the small piece. So if I say make one turn, just okay. So instead of making the turn from here, you make one turn and then move it like this. So one turn is basically one small piece. See, this one small piece. And two turns is one big piece. So see, from here, okay, from this start of the big piece, I make one turn and two turns, and I come to the end of the big piece. So one small piece is one turn and one big piece is two turns. Now, okay, I'll show you
Hetvi, there are a
for
couple
example.
of raised hands. Do you want to take it now?
Sure. Is it related to this? Because there was some before. Okay, yeah.
No, sorry. Yeah, I didn't get the one turn part. Like, how do you know what is? Like, I didn't get how you do the one turn.
Okay. So, okay, in this cube, we either rotate top layer or the bottom layer. That is the horizontal rotations. And for the vertical rotations, we only have one way to rotate it, right? So this is the part from where the vertical rotation happens. See this one dividing line over here between these two orange pieces. This is where the vertical rotation happens, right? So if right now this vertical rotation, if you see, it's at the right side of the small piece. So when I say make one turn, you shift this by 30 degrees, shift this by 30 degrees, and it's on the left side of the small piece, and then you make the vertical rotation. So see, I'm rotating the top layer by 30 degrees. So instead of the vertical rotation happening from here, now the vertical rotation is happening from here. Is that better? Okay. Anyone else? Siddhartha?
Charan?
Okay, no, it's Siddhartha.
Here's my doubt.
Yeah.
So my doubt is I know I have a really turned cube here. So basically it's like one turn is turning here. One. Two turns, one, two, right?
Oh, no. So that is okay, so that is different. That is rotating it by 90 degrees. See, this, if I rotate it entirely like this, I'm rotating it by 90 degrees, right? So that will be 3 turns. Every one rotation is 30 degrees. So if I want to rotate it completely, like complete rotation is 90 degrees.
Okay, so you mean how should I rotate it like this?
Okay, wait. Let me search for your video. Yeah.
So basically,
Okay.
I'm concentrating on this piece right here.
Yeah.
Turn, so one turn, zoom like this.
Okay. Just a second. I lost your video. I'm so sorry.
So one turn.
Okay.
Okay, so one turn is this.
Mm. Yeah, basically it is with respect to this one break over here, this one break from which the vertical rotation happens. Okay, for you it's like this, right?
But the problem is
This is where the
cube
break is.
jagged. My cube is jagged.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll shuffle up my cube also. I'll make it. Yeah, I'll shuffle it up. Okay, my cube is also shuffled now. See, this is where the break is. Can you see this? So with respect to that, this is 1 and 2 turns, then 3 turns. This is the 4th turn. 5, 6, 7, like that.
So Siddharth, here the one turn means 1/3 of the part. 1/3 of the
Yeah,
side.
1/3 of the entire turn.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, look at my video. See, with respect to this line, this is 1 turn. I moved from this line, this divider to this divider. Then this is 1 and 2 turns. This is 3rd turn. This is 4th turn. Did you understand that?
So it's like with respect to the cut, what you're going to do.
Yeah, yeah. What you were doing is you're rotating it entirely.
Okay, so now this is the cut, right?
Yes, yes.
So if this is the cut, this should be one turn, right?
No, just move one piece. This green is right now on the right side of the cut. I bring it to the left side. That is one rotation. See, just
Is it
small, a very small rotation.
this green brought like this? One.
Very, very small rotation. You are rotating it entirely like this. Just a small rotation.
So it's like 1/3 of a turn is 2 turns.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's gone. Right.
Just you skip one piece, then you skip another piece, then you skip another piece like that.
Okay, so it's like skip counting. Okay, so this is 60-degree, right?
The big piece is 60 degrees, the small piece is 30 degrees, yes.
So that means if I understand it with respect to this 60-degree right here, this if I skip count one piece, this will be 60-degree, right?
Yes.
And then this would be a complete 90-degree rotation.
If that's a small piece, yes, yes.
This is a big piece. So but if I consider this small piece and skip count, 1, 2, 3.
So, okay, basically all you have to remember is the big piece is 60 degrees, the small piece is 30 degrees, and together combined they make 90 degrees, right? The small piece is one, the small piece is one rotation and the big piece is 2 rotations. When you skip the small piece, that means you're skipping one rotation and making one rotation. When you skip the big piece, you're making 2 rotations.
Okay, so basic. Oh, now I like understand. So it's like take this big piece right here and this small piece right here. So it's like together when you move it, both 90 degrees.
Yes, yes, exactly. We'll practice this. We'll even practice this.
So this is so basically this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And this is 60 degree. 60.
Okay, I didn't. Yeah.
Okay, so this was the original figure.
Yes, yes. Then that is
Okay,
60
then
degrees. Correct.
I move it like this, and now it's like this.
Yes.
Now, if I move a small piece, this is a picture, this is a small piece. This small piece here. If I move it, okay, so it's like this.
That is 30 degrees. Yes.
Okay, so basically this is 60 degree. So you can easily find out move like that.
Yes.
So this is 60 degree and this is 30 degree. This is 30 degree.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Okay. Did everyone else also practice trying this? Moving one piece, moving two pieces. I mean, moving one turn, two turns, 30 degree, 60 degree. Does anybody else have a doubt? Yes. Who is this? Tamyan. No, Smayan. Yeah.
So what if you tell me like do a one move, but like if there's a big piece there and I can't do a one move because it would be a two move, right?
Right.
Like
Okay.
if
So
there's an
usually the
angle in the
formulas are designed in such a way that they always work. So
okay.
there are only two places where we have to actually use the formula. So they are designed in a way that they always work. Otherwise, yeah, then it's
Okay.
not possible.
Okay.
That's just not possible. Okay. Ishan.
As I'm trying to move it in one turn, but in 30 degree rotation, but it is not working with me.
Okay, show me your cube. Bring it near to wherever you placed your camera. Yeah. And now show me how are you moving it. See, that is the vertical rotation. Like this is the vertical rotation. The horizontal rotation is when you move the layers. So the 1 degree and the 2 degree turn, it's horizontal. I mean, 1 turn, 2 turn, that's horizontal. So this is 1 turn. Yeah, the small moments that you're making, that is 1 turn, 2 turn. Okay, so always align all of these breaks together. So if I keep something like this, then I will not be able to make the vertical move. So see, if I have a big piece in between this break over here, I'll not be able to move the big piece. I have to align this break like this. Then and only then will I be able to move it. Did you understand that, Ishan?
I'm trying now.
I can't hear you.
It worked now. I understood that.
Okay, great. Siddharth, you have another doubt?
I understood the 30 degree and 60 degree stuff. And now the thing is, it says on the top layer a turn to the right is clockwise, while on the bottom layer a turn to the left is clockwise. So which is the top layer, which is bottom layer, yellow or white?
Yeah, I'm coming to that. Okay. So that actually depends. If I'm holding the cube like this is for everyone. Everyone listen to this. So if I'm holding the cube like this, then this is the top layer, this is the bottom layer. But if I hold the cube like this, then this is my top layer, this is my bottom layer. So depending on which side you want to perform, like suppose I want to solve, I want to bring a red piece on this side over here. Then I use a certain, then I put this on the top. Or if I want to do something on this side, then I put this on the top. So it depends.
So it
But whichever side is there on the top, that is the top layer. And I am yet to just a second, Siddharth. And I'm yet to explain that point. So I'm coming to that. Now, whenever we are using this notation of 1 turns and 2 turns, I don't know why people do this, but it's always like this. On the top, this is clockwise, and on the bottom, the opposite side, opposite way is clockwise. Even in a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, if you observe, the right side clockwise and the left side clockwise go in different directions. So it's the same logic over here.
Yes, and I also know why this is so clockwise and that's anti-clockwise, because when we are doing a move like this, a clockwise, then it's something if we are moving it clockwise, but when we are keeping it like this and moving it clockwise, it's anti-clockwise as we are moving viewing from here.
Exactly. It's notation. So, what I would recommend is once you try to use the formula 2-3 times, observe what is actually happening in the cube and keep the patterns in your mind. So next time you don't have to think about clockwise, anti-clockwise. You can just think, oh, this was the pattern that was supposed to happen, so I have to move it this way. Okay. Let's move on, and then if you have any doubts, ask me. Okay, so steps to solve. First step is now all of you try to shuffle your cube. Just move your cube around and shuffle your cube. Okay. Everyone just try to shuffle your cube. Move your cube around and shuffle it. You will see that this doesn't remain in the cube shape anymore. It changes the shape of the cube. So that is the first step we'll do. We'll try to bring it back to the cube shape. So okay, when I'm shuffling my cube, just shuffle, make any moves however you want.
I had a question about the cube. Like, are the
Yes.
small pieces like always like little bit loose?
A little bit loose, yeah. Even all of my pieces are loose, and they even come out. I don't know. Maybe it's the quality of the cube, or I'm not sure. But it happens in a lot of cubes. The pieces just come out. Okay, but if it's come out, like if the entire piece has come out, then make sure you put it back in the right place. Otherwise, you'll never be able to solve it. So if that has happened, then yeah, just make sure it's back from where it came out.
So we have to only bring the top layer in the square shape or the bottom layer too.
Okay, right now just shuffle up your cube. And on like the entire cube should come in the square shape. So yeah, there's a method for that. Right now just shuffle up your cube and then I'll tell you how to do that. So actually that's the first step. The first step is to bring it in the square shape. Then the second step is we solve the top and the bottom layer. So just all white, all yellow. We don't worry about the colors on the sides. And then we go on to solve the 4 sides. And in most of the cubes, we have some or the other kind of parity in 4x4 and 5x5. In many of the cubes, we have parity. So even in this cube, we have one parity at the very end. Okay. Everyone's able to shuffle your cubes, right?
This is really not in good shape.
Okay, shuffle up your cube. Yeah.
So like in the 4x4 and 5x5, there's an algorithm. Like if you use I don't know what it's called. It starts with Y, a certain method that you use an algorithm and you can evade parity on your last algorithm before you get to parity. So can that be done in a square one?
Yeah, but not the same algorithm because the method, the moment of the cube is completely different. So the same, we
but
cannot
is
apply the
that
same, but there is an algorithm. Yeah,
okay?
that is the main reason we had to learn the notation. Because there's no logical way of remembering the parity. All the other steps we can logically remember. To this move around, but one thing to remember is wherever I have this cut, right? Along the line of the cut, this line should always be, okay, see, this should always be a standing line. Then and only then will I be, okay, wait. Yeah. Along this line of the cut, see this line should be a standing line. Then and only then will I be able to move it. If it's not a standing line, if it's something like this, see this is not an entirely standing line, then I won't be able to move my cube. It has to be like this. It has to be an entire line throughout the cube. Then only I can move it around. Okay. So if you're done shuffling your cube, just show me like okay. Okay, yay, very good. Everyone, okay, most of the people have shuffled their cubes. Okay, good. So we can move on to the next step, the first step actually. I'll come back to this later. There are two special cases of at the end when you completely solve your cube. This one piece can either be like this, sticking like upside, I don't know what to call it, upside down or sticking out. So there's one method to solve that. And another case is that on the blue and green side, the blue and green big pieces. These big pieces of blue and green will be exchanged. So there's another way to do that. We can come back. We'll require this at the end. Okay, bringing it to the cube shape. So now our first step to do that is to bring all these 8, look at the first image over here. Okay, look at this image, the first image. Bring all of these 8 small pieces in any order, doesn't matter where is white, where is yellow. Just all of these 8 small pieces together beside each other. Now there's no actual formula to do this because the shuffling for everyone is different. So yeah, just try to move the cube and bring the 8 pieces together. If not 8, at least try to bring 6 pieces. For the remaining 2, there can be some problem. We'll come to that later, but try to bring at least 6. If you can bring 8, very good.
6 pieces together means what
What do we need? What do we need to do again?
Okay,
And
so
how
either
do
on
we
the top or on the bottom, try to bring pieces together like this. All of these small pieces beside each other. Like in the first image. Can you see the first image in the PPT? See, I
You
have
try to
all
get it
of
like
these
that.
8 tiny pieces together beside each other. There are total 8 of those small pieces, 4 yellow, 4 white. So bring all of those 4 yellows and 4 whites on the top.
I could get 5 of them together. I got something really something like that.
but do we have to do it on both sides or only one of the side?
There are only 8 pieces, right? So all the 8 are on one side, then on the back side there'll be only big pieces left. I'll show you, for example.
Okay.
See, now I did that. I bought all of the 8. Oh no, wait.
I'm actually not able to like
It is
get all 8 of them.
0TA Hetvi's network bandwidth is low, so your video is not visible quite. I have done it. Is this okay?
Yes,
Get
yes.
it.
Someone bought 6 pieces together.
So like I have it like this. So you have to like do like so. I'm keeping it like this. So like from any starting point, we can do these 3 moves.
Which 3 moves?
Like you told 2 0 minus 3 4 and 2
No,
0.
ignore that for now. Right now, there is no formula. That is for the second image. Just try to bring all of these 8 pieces together. Just try to rotate your cube around and bring it, because every shuffling is different. The way you have shuffled your cube will be different from the way someone else has shuffled their cube.
Like
So there cannot be a formula.
like what is like bringing 8? What do you mean like bringing all 8 pieces? There's so like 4 big and 4 small.
Okay, yeah, so there are 8 tiny pieces. There are 4 tiny pieces of yellow and 4 tiny pieces of white. So bring all of those 8 tiny pieces together, like in the first image. There are, yes, I can see Shriram has done it. I got a message, Vanya has done it. I saw someone got 6 together. So very good.
Is this okay?
I have a question that does this have to be done for the both sides?
There are only 8 pieces. So if there are 8 pieces on one side, how will you bring 8 pieces on the second side?
Like I could get only 4 together.
Is this okay?
Is this okay? Go together.
Already solved.
Two pieces are getting together.
Is
this okay?
Wait. I can't see your name. Yeah, Parth. No, they have to be beside each other. There cannot be a big piece in between them.
Okay.
And Swasti, your cube is already solved. Like
No,
it's already in the cube shape.
no, like it's not.
I got all 6 pieces together.
Oh no, that's not okay. You have to bring all of those 8 tiny pieces together like this.
I'm telling all 8. So I got this star shape in the back.
What do we do if you're not able to get it together?
Okay. So how many did you? Also, can you tell me your name while you say anything, because I keep on searching for your videos.
Parth. See this, I
Okay.
could get this.
If you cannot get it, then I guess try to rotate your cube around. I can tell you a few tricks to do it, but
I could get this much. Six together.
okay, that's good. And where are the other two?
Other two are here behind.
Okay. Now what you do is, see, if you have 6 together, and 2 of them are on the back, what? Okay, just a second. Align these 6 and this 3. Align these 6 on one of the sides, and this 2 on the bottom. Align it so that when you rotate, it comes on the top, just beside. Anyone else? Anything?
Yes,
Are you able to do it? Not able to do it?
I'm only getting six.
Hetvi,
I'm only getting
Yeah.
six times.
shall I mute everybody and then unmute only as we call names, because everybody is talking at the same time? Will that be helpful?
Yeah, sure. I
Okay.
just told
I
them to
got
say
it.
their name so that I can
Yeah.
search for their videos.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll spotlight as I call the names. So
Okay, great.
Swasti, unmute.
I've asked my question and don't have.
Okay. So you don't have a question, Swasti? Okay. Sai Arun Prasad.
Okay, very good, Parth. You got 8. That's good. I can see your
I
video.
was having a question, but it was finished.
Okay. So if any of you don't have questions, please lower your hands. We won't know whether you have a question or not otherwise. Okay. Please lower your hands. Vihan, Vanya, Devansh, Ishan. Only if you have a question, keep your hands up.
So,
So my question is that while I had jumbled, after that when I was making the 8 pieces align, I got this condition that you had said before this slide, that it's already a cube and this piece should be neatly aligned.
oh, okay. It's already a cube. That's good. Those pieces, if it's not aligned, we can ignore that. In whatever is happening in the middle layer has to be done at the very end. So you can completely ignore that. Very good that it's already in the cube shape. But why don't you again try bringing the 8 pieces together?
No, what happened is I had a cube set at the first, and then again I jumbled it, and again while doing the 8 pieces, arranging the 8 pieces, it again while I was doing it came this condition.
That's okay. That's okay. It
So
happens
should I
sometime.
jumble it again?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. For your practice, jumble it again and try to bring the 8 pieces together.
Okay.
Okay.
I had the same thing as the previous one. I managed to get a square without 8 pieces.
Okay, okay. So again, jumble it again and try to bring the 8 pieces for your own practice. Who else has a doubt? Okay,
I
one.
also have a doubt.
Okay,
I am
one by one.
I'm only able to get 6 pieces or 4 pieces together.
Okay, so try to bring 6. For the other two, I'll tell you what to do. Try to bring 6. Bringing 6 should be, yeah, that should, there's no particular method. Like in a 3 by 3 for making the white plus, the first beginning white plus, there's no method. We just have to move the cube around and try to make it, right? So this is similar to that.
Just 1 second.
Okay.
Tanish?
I got 7 and
1 minute, Tanish. I'm just spotlighting you.
Okay, yeah. So you have a case like the second image, right? I think the same thing happened with Shriram before this. For the second image, I am coming to that.
I had the doubt is what happened is this side it became like the first image for me, but the second side it's completely solved. Like it's in the shape.
The second, okay, I cannot see your phone screen because it's too bright, so I cannot see what's going on. But the second, the back side should look like a flower, like this, and the front side should look like this.
No, the front side is looking completed.
Oh, like in the entire cube shape?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and the back side?
It's
Now I can
looking
see
like
your
this.
cube.
Back side is looking like this. One second. Like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the similar thing happened with Swasti. This is not allowed. Technically, you'll have to bring all of these 8 together and then bring both the sides into the cube shape.
Okay.
Yeah. So try to bring the 4 together. You already have 4 together. The other 4, try to bring them near the 4.
Swasti?
Now I've got something like this.
Okay. And show me the other side. Okay, okay. So yeah, on the other side where you have 3 and 1, try to separate them into 2 and 2, and try to bring these two beside them like this.
Ma'am, actually I was trying to solve the cube, but then I got
Hold on, Raghav. Hold on, just a minute. She's answering Swasti's question.
Okay, so if you have something like this near this cut, align it so that these two of them are on one side and these two are on the other side of the cut. See, this is the cut and this is where the straight line from where we'll actually turn the cube. So now when I turn the cube like this, I get them beside the other 4 pieces. So, and for everyone, whenever you're trying to solve, observe where the cut is, and then along the line of the cut is where the cube will actually be rotated. So make sure that on the top and the bottom, you align it the way you want the cube to get rotated.
Yeah. So now I got.
Hold on, Parth. Raghav, just 1 minute. Raghav, you had a question? Go ahead.
When I solved the square, then I got a case like an image too. So now what should I do?
Okay, image 2, wait, I'll tell everyone with image 2 what to do. Image 2, to do that, if you can, then try using the formula that I've written, the /2, 0, /-3, 4, that thing. If you can understand the formula, if you want to try it on your own, everyone, you can try it on your own, or else wait for me, I'll tell you what to do.
Okay, Parth, go ahead.
Yes, so now I got I can get this. I got this of image 1, and I got the whole bar here, not like it's shown in image 1, and as image 2.
Okay, okay.
So I have not got the
Image one.
standing.
Okay. So first thing for everybody, the middle layer where we have only two pieces, the big green, big blue, and two of orange and two of red. Whatever happens in the middle layer, that's fine. We have to completely ignore that. That is why the special moves were there. We can do it at the very end. So
Okay.
don't worry about that. And yeah, also when you are bringing these 8 pieces together, it doesn't matter which colors are there on this side because that is not our focus right now. Our focus is
No,
only
but
getting it
like
into the
I didn't
cube shape.
have the bar like it's shown here. I don't have any bar ones.
You do. Okay, rotate the
Let's
cube
see.
like a little bit.
Yeah, I'll show you. See,
See
I
there,
have.
right here. Yeah, between red and orange.
So like this, I thought it should be a straight line.
No, not necessary. Not
Okay.
necessary. It is just one cut. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm. Anyone else? Any
Fine.
doubts?
Yeah. So from which orientation, like from which way should I do the 203420?
Okay. Yeah.
Or
I'll
have to
come to
make
that.
the mid
Okay, let me
layer
bring
first,
that position.
like a slice. So is it like this where I should
Let me just
cut?
bring that position. Yeah. Okay, so now even I have, okay, before I move on to the image 2, has everyone got either image 1 or image 2? Anyone
No,
who is not got it, no. One few people are saying
no,
no.
wait.
Okay. Okay, so just wait for a minute. Let everyone bring either image 1 or image 2, and then I'll tell you what to do with image 2. Okay, some people are getting maximum 5. Okay. So, can you, okay, 7 is good. 7 is good. I think if you get 7, then it's image 2. Yeah, 7 is good. The one with 6, someone said 6. Okay, so those who are not able to get it, you can show me your cubes and I can guide you what to do. And after today's class, keep on practicing doing this. Okay, one by one. Swasti, unmute yourself.
Yes, so I got something like this now.
And on the back side?
Back side is this.
Okay. So now what you do is, show me the front side again. Show me the front side. Yeah. On the front side, there are 5 pieces together and 1 piece separate. If you can try to imagine it, or I'll bring that thing. It's something like this, right? So this one piece, these 2 big pieces and 1 small piece, bring that on one side of the cut, and this 4 pieces and 1 piece, bring that on the other side of the cut. Yeah, so like this. And
Can you repeat?
yeah, once you have done that, these 2 pieces, what you do is you try to replace those 2 pieces on the back side, rotate and replace them with these 2 pieces in the standing line. So like this.
Okay.
Yeah, like this. So then those 2 pieces will come here, and then replace these 3 pieces with these 2 pieces and these 2 big pieces.
Okay.
Okay, try doing something like that. Arun Prasad, you have the same position as Swasti. So did you listen to what I told her? Do the same thing, exact same thing.
Could you repeat it again so I can like try?
Yes. So you have 5 pieces together, right? Out of the 5 pieces, separate one piece and the one single piece. There's one single piece separate from the 5 pieces that are together. So out of the 5, take one of the 5 and one of the single and put them in the bottom layer. And the 2 pieces that are together in the bottom layer, bring it on the top layer.
So you have to separate one piece. After that, you have to move.
Okay, wait. So see, out of these 5, select one and this one that is separate and just rotate and bring them on the bottom layer, and in the bottom layer keep these 2 pieces that are together in such a way that when they come on the top layer they are beside these others.
Okay.
And then it will become easier. Anyone else? Show me your cube. Shriram, if it's the second position, then I mean, if it's the second image, then that's okay.
Able to do that formula.
Okay, it's okay. I'm coming to that formula. Were you able to bring either the first or the second image?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good. Yeah. Anyone else? Yes.
Last time I got
Srinandan. Okay. I cannot see your cube, Srinandan. It's too bright, so I cannot make out which pieces are where.
Just a minute, I'll reduce.
Sure.
It's on 0.
Till the time anyone else.
Oh, that is not. That's not a good idea.
I can kind of see it. Okay, the same thing is happening with everyone. So, everyone who have 5 pieces together, listen to me. This is what I told Swasti as well as someone else. I cannot remember, but I told this to a few people. If you have 5 pieces together, what you do is you keep 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. You put 4 of them together, and the other 2 you bring them in the bottom layer. And you do this rotation in such a way that these 2 pieces that were in the bottom layer, they come on the top layer such that you have 6 pieces together. So like this, and not like this. Not like this, so that these 2 pieces should not be divided by a big piece. Basically, you have to separate one of those 5 and the one extra piece and bring them in the bottom layer in a way that these 2 pieces come near these 4 pieces. So like this.
When I bring these 2 pieces down, on the bottom layer, the 2 pieces are not together.
Okay, so in that case, forget about the 2 pieces in the bottom layer. Just bring those other 2 pieces down, and once you do that, in one or the other way, there'll be 2 pieces that are together beside each other in the bottom layer. When you bring those 2 pieces down, there will be 2 pieces together in the bottom layer. Then try to bring those 2 pieces on the top.
When I bring those 2 pieces down, I get this. The one I chose from 5 and...
I got 5 pieces.
Wait, you have an entire cube shape.
I got 5.
What about the back side? I got the back side.
I got 5. I got 5 in front of the top layer and 1 opposite it.
Okay.
Like this.
So
like this.
I'm coming to you. I'm coming to that, Ronak. Just a second. Shrinandan, so before you bring these 2 pieces in the bottom layer, rotate the top layer by 1 or 2 degrees, 1 or 2 turns, and then bring them down. Then something different will happen this time. If not, then again rotate it by 1 or 2 degrees. So same for everyone. Everyone who has 5 pieces together, listen to me. If you have 5 pieces together and 1 piece separate, what you do is you keep only 4 pieces together, and the remaining 5th piece and the 1 separate piece, you bring them in the bottom layer. And then you, in the bottom layer, you will have 2 together and 2 separate, or 2 together, 2 together, or 4 together. There'll be different cases. Then wherever there are 2 pieces together, you try to bring those 2 pieces in the top layer. So if
How do
you
I
cannot
get
figure
those?
out what to do, you repeat the same things over and over again. So I'm making this turn, nothing is happening. This time I'll rotate the bottom layer by 2 turns and try it again, and maybe something will happen. If not, I again rotate the bottom layer by 2 turns and try something again, and something will happen.
I got two pieces together in the bottom layer. So now do I just place this one here?
Now bring those 2 pieces on the top.
Oh wait.
Okay, so I was hoping to do a little bit more than what we have done so
I
far.
got 6. I got 6, ma'am.
I got, I I shifted that to small pieces down, but I'm not able to send it up because if I send it up, the four which are together at the upper part get means get
They
to
get
the lower.
disturbed, right? So okay, then wherever there is that slash or the cut from where we are rotating, rotate the top layer in such a way that from where we are rotating, the 4 pieces are on the other side. Also, we can do one thing. Now I see how many of you have not got either the first or the second image. Can you raise your hands? If there are only 5 to 6 people, then I'll move on and I'll come back to you guys later at the end of the class. Yeah. Virtually raise your hand if you have not been able to get either first or second image. Okay, so 6 people. Vanya, I think you got the second image, right? Or no? No, okay.
No, I tried. One side came the second, but when I was doing for the other side, both of it got scrambled.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I will increase your practice. Okay, okay. So I'm reading whatever all of you have got. There are, I think, 6 to 7 people. I'll come back to you guys later. At the end of the class, each and every one of you will help you to solve it, because others, yeah, we don't want to waste everybody's time. And I have to complete a few things by the end of today. So, okay. Now, if you have image 2, then from image 2, from this image, from this formation, we have to try to bring the first image. So if you want, you can follow this formula, or I have thought of one logical way of doing this. So I have made like a pattern in my mind to do that. I'll just bring that position and I'll tell you what to do. Okay. So here, see, I have the second image right now. Now, what the logic is, what I do is the one that is not among the group, one of those, and either this or this, either one of the ends. So suppose I select these two. What I do is, yeah, suppose I select these two, I bring those two in the bottom layer. Okay. So now I have 6 pieces together. I remove these two, one that is separate and one of the ends, and I bring them in the bottom layer. Once I have done that, I rotate the top layer by 2 turns. And how 2 turns? So basically the logic is that I replace this with 2 pieces here, with 2 of the small pieces here. I replace them, I exchange them. So something like this. Okay, observe what is happening in my cube. These 2 pieces will now go in the bottom layer, and the L-shaped 2 pieces that we had in the bottom layer will come on the top. See, these two pieces are now going in the bottom layer, and these pieces have now come on the top. Then what I do is I rotate this cube in such a way that the two pieces in the bottom layer will replace these two vertical pieces from the top layer. So like this, or yeah, like this. See, can you see what is happening? These two vertical pieces are being replaced by the two pieces that we had put in the bottom layer. Now I bring the two vertical pieces along this line. So now this line is my line from where I make the turn. And I bring the two vertical pieces back. So now I have all 8 together. It can be a little confusing. I'll repeat it again. Okay, some people are saying I got 7, I got 8. Very good. Okay. If suppose you have 7, see I have 7 again. What I do is I take the one piece that is outside, not in the group, and either one of the ends, and I bring them in the bottom layer. So I'm taking these two pieces and I'm bringing them in the bottom layer. So now I have 6 together. Now, and I have like 2 pieces in the bottom layer, and on the top I have 6 together. Now what I do is I replace these 2 pieces in the bottom layer by 2 pieces over here. So instead of 6, I make it 4 and 2. So something like this. Something like this. Okay, I'll show you again what happened. These 2 pieces, and this is the place from where I'm making the turn. Okay, this is the place from where I'm making the turn. These 2 pieces are getting replaced by the 2 pieces that we had in the bottom layer. See. So now I have 5 and one of them is separate. It was like this. I had 6, 2 of them are getting replaced by the 2 pieces in the bottom layer. I have 5 and I have 1. Then what I do is I rotate the top layer and in such a way that now when I rotate the cube, these 2 pieces in the standing line, this one extra piece and the one exactly like opposite to it, the one making like a standing line, that gets replaced by the 2 pieces we just put in the bottom layer. Okay. So these 2 pieces get replaced by these 2 pieces, and then I bring those 2 pieces that we just put in the bottom layer back up, and we make the 8. So it's basically removing 2, replacing 2, removing 2, replacing 2, but just carefully which 2 are we removing and which 2 are we replacing. So first we remove a L piece. First we remove this L and this L. Then we replace it by 2 pieces. So we remove these 2 pieces beside each other and replace it by the L we just removed. Once that is done, we replace the 2 pieces that we had removed previously with pieces that are opposite to each other in a standing line. And then finally, those standing line pieces, we bring them back up. Something like that. Did anyone get this? Did anyone get this process? Okay. Okay, let's try it with the formula. Let me bring that position again. Okay, I have this 7 and 1 separate. And just a second. Okay, so now what you have to do is, this is where I'll be making all of the rotations. So I align this line of rotation in such a way that 2 of them are on one side. So see, this is my line of rotation. So two of them are separate. And then I follow the formula. The formula is I do a slash. So slash is like a vertical rotation. So I do a slash. And then I rotate the top layer by 2 in the clockwise direction. Then I again do a slash. Then I rotate the top layer by 3 in the anti-clockwise direction. So 1, 2, 3. And the bottom layer by 4 in the clockwise direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I do a slash. Then I rotate the top layer by 2 in the clockwise direction. And I do a slash. And I get 8 pieces together. Okay, someone has a doubt.
Hetvi, there's 4 raised hands and you can unmute them.
Yeah, Ronak.
Yeah, actually, I'm not able to get any of the pictures.
Did you you didn't get either of the first or the second image? Did you get either first or second? No, okay. So I told you I'll come back to you guys at the end of the class.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a doubt related to the method I just said? How to go from the second image to the first image?
I don't have a doubt about that. But again, when I shuffled it, I was trying to do that. And again, not this time, my square was formed again. So I tried to do it again formed.
Okay, so first either try to bring the first image or the second image. If you're not able to do that, I'll help you at the end of the class. Okay. Yes. Wait, Siddharth had a doubt.
Really, I had no idea how to work out your method. I got image 2 like this. 7
Yes.
pieces here and 1 piece there. Do I really have not even a single idea how to use the formula to get image 1?
Okay. Okay, so what the formula states is here.
Cube properly.
Can you see my cube properly?
Okay, so basically your cube is like this, and there are 7 at the bottom.
Yeah, it's exactly like yours right now. Now what I'm doing is I'm dividing this in a way that the 8th piece that is outside, not a part of the group, and one of the 7th piece out of these 7 pieces, one of them, so basically these 2 pieces go to the bottom layer. So this is where my cut is. This is where I make the vertical move. Just arrange your cube like that.
I can't move. Can't move like this,
Okay, so rotate your top layer in such a way. See, don't keep your top layer like this. This will just divide the cube into half. No, you want to rotate your top layer in such a way that you just rotate 2 pieces. There are 6 of them on one side and 2 of them on the other side.
Basically, what we do is
Yeah. Once you have it like this, then you follow the steps I just showed you, the formula. So once you have this, you do slash.
Can you see? Can I see? I can't see. Oh, but I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 of them is right down.
Yeah, so this is 7 and 1, and I do a slash in such a way that only 2 pieces move. Only 2 pieces go to the bottom layer.
So it's like you have to do this, right?
Yes, exactly like that.
Okay,
Everyone who has the same doubt, pay attention.
So earlier this was here. Now now I move it and now it's like this.
Yes.
Three pieces here, six together, three here.
Yes, exactly.
So
Now, okay. Okay, so don't actually make that turn. That was just to show you how to keep the top layer. Like, don't keep the top layer so that the cube will get divided into half. This is not what you want.
you mean the cube will get divided into half?
See this, I have only 4 pieces on this side. So if I move it like this, the cube is like out of the 8, I only have 4, right? So it is divided into half. We don't want that. We want the top layer in such a way that only 2 of them actually move.
I have now there are 6 pieces, right? How in the world am I going to make it 6 pieces back? I made that turn and now.
Okay. So for that, listen to me. Once you have made the slash, so a vertical move is called a slash. A vertical move is called slash. So after the slash, you rotate the top layer by 2. You rotate the top layer by 1 and 2. Okay, wait. First slash. Then I rotate the top layer by 1 and 2. And yeah, then I do a slash again. Yeah, after you've rotated the top layer by 2, you do the slash again. Again rotated vertically. Yeah, that was correct. Huh. Okay, but see, you had to do the 2 in the clockwise direction. You did it in the anti-clockwise direction. That is why those notations were kind of important. After the first slash, I rotate my top layer in the clockwise direction too.
I managed to go until step 2, but after that I'm not able to get to step 3.
Okay, what step to what step 3? So you were able to bring
Yeah, I was
image
able to
2
get
then?
I was able to get image 1 actually.
Oh, okay. Image 1 you were able to get. Okay. So for everyone who was able to get image 1, there is, after you get image 1, you have to follow the third image ka pattern. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Not able to get to the third step there.
Okay, so I'll just explain that quickly and then I'll come back to the original doubts of getting image 2 and then from image 2 to image 1, because so that other people can at least practice till that time. So for all of you who have actually got for the first image, this is your cube, okay? This is your cube. You have 8 pieces together. You hold it in such a way that these 8 pieces are at the back, like this. This is how it should look. The top should be the 8 pieces in the back and the bottom should be the 6 pieces as it is. And then you make a vertical turn, right? After you make the vertical turn, you will have 4 of them, 4 of the 8 pieces on the top and 4 of the 8 pieces on the bottom. So now you arrange them in such a way that it's exactly like symmetrical. In the second step of the third image, can you see the laser? Yeah. So I rotate the top as well as I rotate the bottom in such a way that it's symmetrical. Out of these 4, 2 of them are on the left, 2 of them are on the right, and same at the bottom. 2 of them are on the left, 2 of them are on the right. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. So that when I rotate, this big vertical line is the line of symmetry. That is where you'll actually rotate. That is where you'll make the vertical move. So yeah, I bring 4 and 4 and then I rotate. After I do that, I'll have something like this. Remember the pattern shown in the figure. I'll have something like this on the top as well as the bottom. So on the top, I keep it horizontal. On the top, I have a horizontal line of symmetry, and in the bottom, I have a vertical line of symmetry. See, vertical line of symmetry, in the top, horizontal line of symmetry. And I rotate. And then you will have something like this. shape. I have no idea what this shape is called, but yeah, something of this sort. So you keep it vertical, like the way it's shown in the image, like this. And you make an entire rotation, so you'll get the cube back in the cube shape. Okay. Now, so those who have understood, try to do this. Others, you can ask me doubts one by one. Ishan. Okay. Parth, I guess.
Actually,
Yeah, I got special case. One of the special case after I got the squares.
Okay. So that's okay. The special case is to be done at the very end, because again and again, while you do the other steps to actually solve the cube, you'll keep on getting it. So if every
Yes.
time you waste your time, then that's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even I got the special case. See, even I got it like this. That's okay. Anyone else? Yeah,
Yes.
Ishan.
Actually, when I was solving this, one of my piece of this got detached from this.
Oh, okay. Do you know from where it came out? It was between which two pieces and it came out?
Um. Yes, because only one part there is a gap. I know from where it came.
So put it back there. Did the entire piece come out, or only like the top thing came out?
Only one top piece came out.
Yeah, so put it back.
It's like this.
I can't see. Sure, bring it near to the camera. Oh, okay, so the entire piece kind of came out. Oh, okay. So do you remember? See, now this yellow piece has to go over here. If I magically just exchange this yellow and white, then I won't be able to solve the cube like in any case. So it has to go back exactly where it came out from.
I know from here it came out.
Oh, okay. So try to put it back there. If not, maybe call some of your parents if they can help you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not able to do it.
Okay.
Somehow some algorithm failed and now I'm back at 5.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Again, try to bring either 7 or 8, and yeah, it happens sometimes. Try to do it over and over again. It'll increase your practice.
I accidentally made it 6 and then again another accident made it 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, try to do it again. You did it once, so you can do it and you know how to do it. So try to do it again.
So I
Raghav.
got this the second image.
Okay, I'll just go to Swasti, then I'll come to you, Raghav. Yes, Swasti.
I got this the second image.
Okay, so after the second image, let me bring that image. Okay, so after we have the second image, what we want to do is we want to rotate the top layer and adjust it in such a way that when I make the vertical move, when I make the vertical move, 6 of these pieces are on one side and the remaining two are on the other side of the move. So yeah, just arrange it in that way. Don't actually make the vertical move. Once you have arranged it that way, follow the steps. Follow slash, rotate the top by 1, 2 in the clockwise direction. Then slash, then rotate the top by 1, 2, 3 in the anti-clockwise direction, and bottom by 1, 2, 3, 4 in the clockwise direction. Then slash.
Slash?
Hmm?
What do you mean by slash?
Okay, I mentioned this before. Slash is the vertical move. So the vertical move, I'm calling it a slash, and that's the notation. So whenever I say slash, that means you rotate the cube vertically. For horizontal, we discussed 1, 2, 3, 4 and like turns and clockwise, anti-clockwise, right? For vertical move, there's only one way to make the vertical move, that is like this. So we call it slash.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this is Raghav.
Yeah.
I got image 2 and I tried the formula many times, but then when I try to do the last vertical slash, there's something coming in the middle.
Okay, so do it in front of me once. I'll see what you're doing.
Actually, I have an app. I have the app.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can you do it like this so that we both can see? Hold it in such a way that we both can see what's going on.
Maybe.
Oh,
Or I'll do it like this.
yeah, because you've not connected from your phone, I think.
Actually, I have connected.
Acha, okay. Show me if you're not able to figure out. You can share screen.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you see the cube?
Yes.
Okay. So is this like matching correct? 1 second. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, so is this correct? The alignment?
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, so when I do one vertical, then I do 2, then I do vertical, then I
Oh, okay, wait. Okay. Can you reverse the steps?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, even reverse the first step. Bring this position again.
Yes,
Bring
ma'am.
the 7 and 1. Yeah. Oh, okay, so maybe this might be happening. So whenever I'm making this vertical slash and I'm separating these two, now there are two ways to do it. I can either separate these two, or I can I can either separate these two, or I can separate. See, I can separate these two also, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so maybe that is what is happening with a lot of people. So if I'm holding the cube like this is my front and this is the back, then try to separate the back piece and the side piece. So see, for me, this is the back. So I'll try to separate these two.
Okay, ma'am.
Don't try to separate the front and the side. Yeah, then that problem will occur. Thank you.
So Hetvi, it's almost 8:25. There are 4 raised hands. So should we just whoever wants to leave can leave, and you'll just answer the 4 raised hands. Can we do that?
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
So we will continue tomorrow. So whoever wants to leave can leave, and the ones who have raised hands alone can stay, and Ms. Het will answer your questions. Vihan.
Yeah. I just did it again. Now this time I have a condition that there are 4 pieces here, down, and 2 over here, and 1 over here.
Okay. So what you do is 4 of them are together, right? So, okay, if this is where I make the vertical move, keep the 4 of them on one side of the vertical move, and we'll not do anything with them. Whatever we'll do is we'll do with the other pieces that are not in place. And once
So
you
you
have
mean
done
that
that,
I will keep in such a move that I can do a move that splash.
Yeah, whenever you make that slash move, see, whenever I make the slash move, I don't disturb these four. So keep them aside kind of thing. So whenever I make the slash move, I don't disturb these four. Yeah.
Okay.
Once you have done that, now from the other side, bring all the pieces to the back. So if suppose I have something like this, I'll bring all the pieces to the back. Okay, if I have something like this, bring all the pieces to the back. So that on the top, now you only have 4 of the small pieces and 4 of the big pieces.
So
Or
I have to
one
take
or
the 2 pieces down.
what? Okay.
2 separate pieces down.
See, yeah. Suppose my cube is like this, for example. Can you see my cube? Yeah. These are the 4 pieces. What I do is I rotate it in such a way that all of my other 4 pieces are in the back side and only these 4 that are together are on the top. Now what I do is I try to rotate the bottom layer in different ways. So I rotate it like this and I try to do slash and I'll see, okay, is this helping me? Maybe, maybe not. If it's not helping you, then again rotate and see if this particular rotation is helping you. Okay. If this rotation is helping you, yes, no. If no, then try another rotation in another way. Yes, no, then try another rotation in another way. So keep on rotating the bottom layer and keep on trying different rotations. One of them has to help you.
Okay. So I'm stuck in getting them down, so I'm just doing that.
I got till the 3rd step, but how do I get to the 4th and 5th step?
So 3rd step of the gray image.
This situation where
Okay, here.
yes.
Yeah.
One of them is
Okay,
like
so
this, the other one is like this.
yes, and now you make a vertical rotation.
Yes. So it's now like this.
Yes, and now you align them in a way. Okay. One second, I'll bring that position. Okay, now on the top and the bottom looks same. The top also looks like this and the bottom also looks like this. What you do is you align them in a way that, so okay, this smaller part is there on the top also and the bottom. So it's exactly the same top to bottom. Okay,
Oh
in
no,
the
I solved
image,
it.
this is
I did
the,
it.
yeah,
I
the
got it.
wider part and the smaller part. So the smaller part is just below the smaller part.
I got the cube.
Very good, very good. Now
On
practice this again and again.
on my cube, I've gotten like 4 at the top, but at the bottom it's like this.
Okay, so do the same thing that I told Vihan. Try to make a slash move. See if that move is helping you or not. If not, reverse it, rotate the bottom layer, and then make a slash. See
The
if that is
slash move is
helping you.
downwards, right?
A slash move is the vertical move. So
Okay,
there's
yeah,
only
I got
one
it.
way of making the vertical move, right? So it's just called slash. Try it. This is helping me. No. So then reverse it. Rotate the bottom layer and try it again. If that is not helping you, reverse, rotate and try again. So you keep on trying it in different ways and one of them has to help you.
Yeah, from which side do I keep on the top? The one with 4 already.
Yeah, because that is what we are halfway through, right? Those 4 are the pieces that are done. They are all beside each other. You have to bring the rest of the pieces beside them. So yeah, you keep the 4 on the top.
Sorry to interrupt, but now when I took them down, I've faced that there are 5 pieces joined and one that side, one on the same side.
Okay. So yeah, that's okay. In that case, what do you do is, and then do you have 2 of them on the bottom? 2 pieces on the bottom that are together beside each other?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so what you do is this, you had 4 and then you rotated and then you got 5 and 1, right? Reverse that rotation or
Yes.
maybe don't reverse it. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, you have 5 and 1 and you have 2 at the bottom. So now try to bring these two on the top in such a way that you get 6 on the top. And those two pieces, the 5 and 1, out of them the one extra goes back in the bottom.
Okay.
So does anybody else have any questions? Raise your hand. Otherwise, we can continue tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much, Hetvi. I think no more questions. Any more questions? Okay, Raunak.
I've gotten 8 on one side, but they aren't like together.
Oh, okay. So try to keep a few of them on the top, bring the rest of them on the bottom, and then again, same thing. You
How
rotate
many
them
should
in
I like
different,
try to keep at the top, and how many should I try to keep at the bottom?
as many as you can keep on the top, that will be good. I think in your case, you can keep 4 or, yeah, you can keep 4. Try to
Okay.
keep 4 and bring the other 4 in the bottom. Now, whenever you have 4, right, one thing to be careful is, see, I have 4 over here and I have 4 in the bottom. Now, one way I can rotate and bring is I can bring them just beside each other. Or another way of this happening is I can rotate them in such a way that, see, there are 4 and 4, but they're not beside each other. So this is the time where you reverse it and then you rotate the bottom layer in such a way that when you rotate, when you make the slash move, they all come beside each other. So this is where you do, okay, is this helping me? No. I rotate the bottom layer and I try again. Is this helping me? No. Rotate the bottom layer and try again. I'll share this PPT. Please practice at home or in like breaks whenever you have breaks in the afternoon or yeah.
Okay. So, Hetvi, if you can do that, that'll be great. So I will send it over to them today. They have a break from 11 to 2, so they can
Okay.
practice at that time. So, kids, let's call it a day. It's already 8:30, and Ms. Hetvi also has to leave. So she'll come back. Siddharth, maybe one last question. It's a quick question, Siddharth. Otherwise, Ms. Hetvi will send the PPT and you'll have to practice. Are you there?
Okay, yeah, I'm there. And now somehow, luckily, I got 7 back again. Somehow,
Okay, good.
luckily.
So
So what
you're
I
two.
really need to do is transform 7 to 8 and voila, cube shape is there. 7.
Okay, you have 7. Very good.
Geez,
Now,
luckily I have 7. Okay, so
yes.
what I need to do is I need to really take one of these 7 and put them to the bottom.
No, okay. So what you have to do is, it'll be easier if you follow the formula because then, yeah, it's easier that way. So what you do is, you have 7, right? So you make a slash move in such a way that the 8th piece that is not a part of the group and the back, the 7th piece that is at the back, you rotate those
Okay,
two
so
and bring them.
so it's like these pieces get rotated off.
Yes, exactly.
These
That is the
pieces get rotated off and get replaced by 3 big pieces.
exactly, very good. Then you rotate the top layer with 2 turns in the clockwise direction. So 1, 2.
Okay, so up, so this means this direction is clockwise.
Yeah, in the top it's easy. Now just imagine 12, 6, 3 and 9 and yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna closely imagine. So basically, I have to turn by 2 turns. That means
Yes.
I have to turn by yeah.
One big piece.
That means like I have to turn 2 small pieces. Is it so? This is earlier position. Is this like this?
No, that is the anti-clockwise direction, I think. Because in the clockwise direction, one big piece should be rotated. Like you should skip one big piece.
So is it like this?
No.
That's a
After
90-degree rotation. Oops, that's a 90-degree rotation. Here, 60.
Okay, now show me where is the slash.
So here's the cube.
Yes.
In all its
Mostly.
entirety. And here's the cube in all its entirety. And now 60-degree clockwise turn. So I turned 60-degree and that's 2 according to the formula.
Yes. And now make a slash.
Make a slash wherever it's possible. I don't think I can make a slash here.
Okay. Wait. Don't rotate the cube in between. Otherwise, you'll spoil it, kind of. So, see, if you're holding it like this, then every time I make 2, then I make the slash holding it exactly like that. And then I make 3 or -3 or whatever it is. If you rotate the cube, then it might get confusing.
Yeah. It is confusing, so I anti-did my move, at least. Somehow anti-did my move.
Okay.
So what I did was, I did a 60-degree like that. That's a 60-degree. I don't think I can do a slash here.
If you have made a 60-degree move, then it should be possible. Otherwise, there is...
Okay, Siddharth, you know what? Tomorrow we will have somebody help you during the office hours with us for like 15-20 minutes, okay?
Okay, so whoever he is, he'll help me, or she'll help me.
Yeah, we can ask the TA in your group. We can ask Manu to help you, okay?
Manu to help me with the cube? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, so good night, everybody. I'm just going to just stay back and talk to Miss Hetvi. So all of you can leave, okay? Thank you. Good night.
Okay.
Siddharth, can you leave?
Okay.
Good night,
Okay, I
Shriram.
told Shriram to stay back. I told him to stay back.
Oh, okay.
I know him, so I would just ask him how was it, and did he help?
Okay. Go ahead, Shriram. Oh, I have to unmute you. Okay.
Yeah, I actually tried. Actually, this was a new method. The method I did was a bit different from this. I thought that this was a bit different.